on BBC Radio Scotland.
Now, when we played you Julie Andrews singing Nobody Does It Better from James Bond, you might have gone, that's a bit of a weird cover, but you ain't heard nothing yet. Here's SDJ.
Or do y'all want to jam? There's the dance floor, baby. Let's go. I came here, baby, with my party shoes on. Yeah. At 5 o'clock in the morning, that's when I'm going home. Oh. People in here are drinking and mingling, finding legs in the back are sneaking and creeping. Yeah, if y'all ready to party, I got to raise the roof. Oh, 'cause I feel alright tonight. Take a note, this cold gray goose. Listen, y'all. Pretty ladies wearing stilettos and fishnets and pantyhose. Do y'all wanna party? Do y'all wanna jam, baby? Do y'all wanna party? Baby, do y'all wanna jam, baby? I guess so excited, people are having a good time. Yeah, at the hole in the wall, with partying on their mind. Oh yeah, I see some ladies in here doing that booty roll, and the men's in here, y'all, they don't have no control. Yeah, I got my gin, oh y'all, and I got my juice. Woo! Well, do the peoples in here tonight wanna get loose? Tell me, y'all. The DJ on the ones and twos got plenty women and plenty booze. Do y'all wanna party? Do y'all wanna jam, baby? Do y'all wanna party? Baby, do y'all wanna jam, honey? Listen, come on and roll it. Come on and shake it, baby. Come on and bounce it. Woo! Come on and rock it, baby. Listen.
Davis Jr. with You Can Count On Me. I don't know if he wrote the lyrics or if there was already a song with the Hawaii Five-O theme tune, but
No, he did the thing that we love the most.
he did an Angie, what's her name?
He did a... What's her name again?
Angie Watts.
Watts.
But what was her real name?
I can't
Brian May's wife.
Brian May's wife.
He did a Brian May's wife.
That's terrible.
And wrote the lyrics to Hawaii
tune.
Five-O.
And sang over the top
You
of
Can
it.
Count On Me, Sammy Davis Jr. If that's not already
He took a classic theme tune and made it infinitely better.
Anita
Ward.
There we go. That was...
No, it's not Anita Ward.
It's Anita
Dobson.
Anita Dobson.
Anita Ward is
Somebody else.
knock on wood.
Knock on wood that we get
It's
that right
Anita
next
Dobson,
time.
you could knock on her hard hair. Or that mousse.
I can't believe we found that. I think that's one of the best Sammy Davis Jr. songs we've ever found. Kate and Sunny Opens just sent 2 question marks. That is our response to Sammy Davis Jr.'s amazing performance song. Now, we have some scores for Julie Andrews and we need to get them read out. Martin Orkney wants us to know that he will say this, and it's not the fault of Julie Andrews, but purely because of what song it was. As soon as it kicked off, I half expected to hear Alan Partridge shouting, "Stop getting Bond wrong!" Not enough to make me revise my previous score of 100 though. Martin and Orkney, do you remember when I had a button here in the studio that did that and then Paul took it away from me? That was a good day.
Probably find it again if you want to.
No, it's alright, it's best we don't. Simon says, I much prefer the original, but it would be a crime not to give this great lady 100 Kenny Rogers roasters. Simon, you're absolutely right. It's such a good performance, I'm so happy. The Shadow says, Ashley and Paul, 100 Kenny Rogers roasters for a glamorous woman. After your show ends, I'm going to watch Little Shop of Horrors on Channel 82. I hope you enjoy it.
I don't know what that channel is. Other channels are available. But definitely watch Little Shop of Horrors, it's great.
I don't think Julie Andrews is in it though.
Who cares? Still watch it, it's good. What's the last film you watched, Ashley?
Oh, I don't know. I've been watching a lot of Cold Case. And do you know what's really weird?
What's weird?
I've not seen it since like 2004. I can remember every single episode, and my dad is sitting trying to watch the series, and I just keep walking in and going, he's the murderer, at like 3 minutes
That's
in.
really bad. You
And
can't do that.
and no, Dad is so impressed. He's like, you should be a memory detective. I don't know what that even means, but my dad thinks it's a job and he thinks I'd be good at it.
That's essentially what Sherlock is.
A memory detective?
Yeah,
No.
He's just really good at remembering things.
No,
in
he
his room
sees
palace.
he sees things and he's like, oh, you've got a tan line where your wedding ring used to be, you're recently divorced. Whereas what would have to happen is I would have had to have lived a whole life, witnessed loads of crimes, and then start all over again and then remember who the murderers were for me to have that skill actually be useful in the real world. So there we go. We've got more scores in anyway, so I can move away from my dad's weird praise for me. It says, okay, say you loved it as it was a legend singing, but we need to keep it real. It's 85 Kenny Rogers roasters, as it's totally what I expected, but I am a sucker for the original, and Leanne agrees, but it was 75 from Leanne, even though she is a legend. So it's Chris and Leanne giving it sort of 85, 75.
It's not low scores, though.
It's not low scores. Jane Jones says, what was weird about the Sammy Davis Jr. song? That was great. Well, it was weird because it's a fantastic song, Jane Jones, but it was weird because it's the theme tune for Hawaii Five-0 that he's made up words to.
And decided to just get backing singers and go, let's release this as a song.
Absolutely letting rip on a classic
I'm
tune.
up for more of that. I would love when Hollywood Swingers finishes as a feature, perhaps that should be a new feature.
What is the new feature, singing along to
We should
theme
just
tunes?
we should just add lyrics to theme tunes.
I'm in. I think that should just be a
Although
feature.
I think someone's done that already. They're stealing someone's bit.
You always do this. You have great ideas and then you're like, oh, somebody's done it at some point somewhere. But we're living in 2022, mate. Somebody's done something
Some of our listeners are listening in living in 29.
51.
Yeah.
But everything's been done. There's
Everything
nothing
has
new.
been done. There's
and
nothing new.
it's
You're
rubbish
very right.
pretending that, oh, we can only do things that have never been done before. I'm sure Gary
I
Davis...
guarantee that nobody's opened the third hour of a radio show with Sammy Davis Jr. singing the theme tune to Hawaii Five-0.
And probably you're right there, but I bet you that Gary B's done like a show where he's like, get in touch and let me know what was number one when you were born. I bet you that's
As long as it's from the 70s or the 80s, whatever show they've got me on this quarter.
like, the guy's a legend, let's stop picking
He
on
is
him.
a legend, but we're punching up.
Like, people have been getting in touch to tell us what was number one when they were born. Kerry Ann has been in touch, and we've got I'm saying we've got a modern song, but we've got a more modern song, thankfully, and it's the Shakespeare's Sister. I always get this wrong and think it's Shakespeare's Sisters, because there's two of them. But it's Shakespeare's Sister with Stay. And I'm going to say now, Paul, before you press that button, did this video not terrify you?
No, I loved it.
Oh, it frightened me so much. It made me so scared. So I'm going to sit quietly and try not to think about it as you play the song. Go.